grow, 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 or shrink, 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 shrink? Which is better? Find out next on Financial Fact Friday. Hi, my name is Mark Squires. I'm the president of Wise Choices Financial, located in the Kansas City area. Welcome to yet another edition of Fabulous Financial Fact Friday. It's really just Financial Fact Friday. I threw the fabulous in. Listen, we're in the middle of a series on our debt-free destination plan where we're breaking it down into little bitty bite-sized pieces, little bite-sized videos. And this week's topic is compound interest. Have you heard of Albert Einstein? Pretty smart guy, right? One of his quotes, one of the things he's quoted as saying is, "The eighth wonder of the world is the miracle of compound interest." Compound interest works. So how does it work? Well, we're going to use a hypothetical illustration. The numbers are not real based on today's world, but let's say you go down to the bank and you put $10,000 in. We talked about that in the last video. And you put your $10,000 in and they're going to pay you 5%. That's it. That's the entire sum of the transaction. Thursday, you went in, you put your $10,000 in the bank, and you forgot about it, but they're going to pay you 5% interest. So at the end of the first year, 5% of $10,000 is $500. So at the end of the first year, they're going to put your interest in, and your account now is going to be worth $10,500. What did you do to get that $500? You left it alone. So now we start year two, and we're going to get another 5%. All right? So if I take $10,500 times 5%, I'm going to get about, $575. So now my account's going to be worth a little over $11,000. What did we do to get that? Nothing. We forgot about the money. Third year, another 5%. So now our account now is worth $11,576 at the end of how many years? 4 years, and we did nothing. That money just sat there and it grew. And every dollar that went into it, year over year, got another 5% on that dollar. That's the miracle of compound interest. It works. It's simple. It works. The money grows while you do nothing. While you go to work and you go out to eat and you sleep and you raise your family and you enjoy life. Now, did you know there's something called reverse compound interest? Let's talk about how that works. Credit cards. Now, I'm not against having a credit card. You need to have a credit card. I don't care what that guy on the radio says. You need to have a credit card. If you don't believe that, just try to rent a car with a debit card when you're not in your home city. Doesn't work, okay? That or have good shoes to walk a lot. So, you put $10,000 on a credit card, and the average interest in the United States on credit cards across the board is about, 16.87%, I believe. And so we put that $10,000 on there, and they're going to have a minimum payment due every month, right? So that minimum payment due is going to be about $200. So let's say you faithfully make your payment, but that's 16%. So 16% of $10,000, that's $1,600, isn't it? So at the end of that first year, you will have paid $2,400 in payments, and you will have been charged $1,600 in interest. Now let's just simple math. Again, I'm just being simple. That works for me. So if I have $10,000 and I pay $2,400 down, so now my balance should be $7,600, but I added my $1,600 interest back in there. What happened? I paid all that money, but I only really reduced that by about $800. And if you do that over and over and over again, you'll find out that after about 5 years, you're still going to owe somewhere around $7,000 or $8,000, and you will have paid almost $4,000, pretty close to $5,000 in interest. Who's making money here? Is it you? No. So first off, I will tell you, the next time that you have an impulse buy, and I think in 2 weeks we're going to talk about that, the next time you have an impulse buy, that emotional thing that you want to buy, and you're like, well, I don't have the money, but I have this credit card, stop and think about it and get a picture in your mind of 3 or 4 or 5 years from now, you're still paying on that thing, and it's probably worn out and gone, right? And you're still paying on it, and you're working hard. Just think about this. If you make, again, easy math for Mark, if you make $10 an hour at your job, and you got to make a $200 payment to that credit card, that is 20 hours, 1/2 of 1 week of your hard work just to pay that payment. And at the end of the year, to only find out you only paid about $800 down on the principal. Now, this is not good, folks. Compound interest works for investors. Reverse compound interest works against borrowers, and this is why you need to get out of debt. Now, I want to tell you something. This is my prediction. With inflation, interest rates at banks are going to go up, and there's probably going to be some jiggling in the market, and it might be a good time to get yourself debt-free so that you have extra money to invest in the future. Just saying that. That's not what this video is about. This video is about get yourself out of debt. Quit paying all that interest out. Remember, 2 or 3 videos back, I think we told you just how much the average household is paying in interest on debt. Get yourself out of debt. Oh, by the way, if you would like to find out just what's happening with your student loan debt and that interest, give me a call. Yeah, I hate student loans. I also hate that they hurt you and good people like you. Listen, we can help you with this. You need to get out of debt. It's done systematically and rhythmically. And you don't have to give up having any kind of a fun life to do it, right? You don't have to work 4 jobs to do it. You can if you want to, but you don't have to. And we can help you with that. You want to talk about your specific situation. Listen, since day one in this business, I'm coming up on 19 years, I've always made myself available for those short conversations without expecting to make dollars on it. I believe that if I help people, money takes care of itself. And if you look real closely here, you'll see I haven't skipped any meals lately intentionally. I'm doing okay, right? But if I can help you, if I can answer a few questions, and you know with confidence that I'm not going to send you a bill or try to sell you something, this is a good relationship, and I want you to call me. 816-841-9141. 816-841-9141. It's somewhere here on the screen. And you can reach out to us at the web at www.wcf-kc.com is our website. You can chat with Cassie, but anyway you go around it, you're probably not going to get me live, but the team here can get you on the calendar for a phone chat with me, and I would love to have a talk with you. Hey, would you do me a favor? Please, please, please? Would you find that bell, wherever it is down there, and click on that bell and subscribe to our channel? You have no idea how much that helps us. Thanks for watching another episode of Financial Fact Friday. I will see you next week. Bye now.